Dear student, today I will discuss about estimation of organic carbon in given soil sample by Walkley and Black 1947. In case of procedure, first we have to weigh 1 gram of soil with the help of electronic balance and transfer it to 500 ml conical flask and keep it on wire rod. Add 10 ml of 1 normal potassium dichromate and 20 ml concentrated sulfuric acid with the help of 100 ml measuring cylinder. Then keep it aside for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, add 100 ml distilled water and add 10 ml of 85% pure orthophosphoric acid, that is H3PO4. Then add 3 drops of 0.5% diphenylamine indicator into the flask. Titrate this with 0.5 normal ferrous ammonium sulfate. Note down the initial burette reading. Color changes from violet blue to dark green. Stop titration. Note down the final burette reading. Similarly, we have to go for blank formula. First, we have to calculate percentage organic carbon. It is equal to, in bracket, blank minus sample reading multiplied by normality of ferrous ammonium sulfate multiplied by milliequivalent weight of carbon divided by weight of soil, that is 1 gram, whole is multiplied by 100. In second, we have to go for percentage organic matter. It is equal to percentage organic carbon multiplied by 1.724. Here, normality of ferrous ammonium sulfate is 0.5 and milliequivalent weight of carbon is 0.003. When we are talking about reaction, why we are adding potassium dichromate, why we are adding concentrated sulfuric acid? See student, in case of potassium dichromate, that is K2Cr2O7, in presence of sulfuric acid H2SO4, it will convert into sulfate and sulfate. Two type of sulfate are there, potassium sulfate and chromium sulfate. Plus side by side we have oxygen and it is releasing carbon dioxide. In second case, potassium dichromate in presence of sulfuric acid plus carbon, it is again converted into potassium sulfate, chromium sulfate and carbon dioxide. And when we are going for titration with ferrous ammonium sulfate breaks into iron sulfate and ammonium sulfate plus water. And then this ferrous ammonium sulfate in presence of H2SO4 plus oxygen, it is converted into ammonium sulfate, iron sulfate and water is there. Question is this: why we are estimating organic carbon in given soil sample? It is clear from this table. From this table, it is clear that less than 0.20, it is very low organic carbon in given soil sample. When it is 0.2 to 0.4, it is low percent organic carbon. When it is 0.41 to 0.6, it is medium. When it is 0.61 to 0.8, it is medium high, and it is more than 0.8, we can say organic carbon content in given soil sample is high. Dear student, in case of demo for estimation of percentage organic carbon in given soil sample, first of all, we have to weigh 1 gram of soil with the help of electronic balance. After weighing, we have to transfer this 1 gram of soil into 500 ml conical flask. Then this is your 1 normal potassium dichromate. This 10 ml we have to add into this. After addition of this 10 ml 1 normal potassium dichromate, we have to add 20 ml concentrated sulfuric acid. Here you have to note down Not one time you have to add. Slowly with the surface of this conical flask we have to add to avoid accident, because reaction will go on. Now I have added. After this you have to rotate so that all potassium dichromate, sulfuric acid and soil mix together. After this, touch. It is very hot. You have to keep this flask on wire gauge and leave it for half an hour for cooling. After half an hour, you have to add 100 ml of distilled water into this sample. Now you can see here I have another 500 ml conical flask. This is blank reading. In case of blank, we need not to add 1 gram of soil sample, and other procedure we have to follow as we are going for first. Again I am adding 100 ml distilled water into this. After addition of 100 ml distilled water, we will add 10 ml 85% orthophosphoric acid. Now I am adding. See, this is your sample. Rotation to mix. Keep it, and this is your blank. After this, we have to add 0.5% 4 to 5 drop of diphenylamine indicator. This is your indicator. With the help of dropper, we will add 4 to 5 drops. Now rotate it so that it can mix. Rotate this also so that this diphenylamine mix in this solution. After this, we have to titrate this with ferrous ammonium sulfate with the normality 0.5 normal. See student, when we are going for titration with ferrous ammonium sulfate, student, we have to see initial reading. Here it is showing not 0. To maintain 0, we have to complete add ferrous ammonium sulfate up to this 0. Okay, now this ferrous ammonium sulfate is 0 over here. Then first we have to titrate this sample with the help of ferrous ammonium sulfate. Now student, now the burette reading is 0, that is your initial reading. So no need to note down 0 reading, you have to note down whatever titer added for this analysis. In case of this, color is violet blue. Now I am going to titrate this till green color appear. It is little blue. Again. Now, in case of sample reading, it is green color. You have to note down whatever amount of this ferrous ammonium sulfate added of 0.5 normal. Same way in case of blank reading, we have to go for reading. Up to is add ferrous ammonium sulfate slowly. Now, see student, it is again green in color. The reading is there, that will be amount of ml potassium ferrous ammonium sulfate added to this for our experiment. Then we have to calculate by putting blank minus sample into our formula, and we can go for percentage organic carbon, and by putting this value of organic carbon into formula percentage organic matter is equal to percentage organic carbon multiplied by 1.724, we will have value of percentage organic matter.